Before this video starts, I have a very important announcement. My Discord server is now open! If you would like a place to share your art, talk about your OCs, or your writing, or if you just want a place to chill, maybe talk about your favorite things, or whatever you want, my server link is in the description below. You must be 16 plus though. I hate children. Hello everybody, welcome back to Patchoulzi. My name is Patch and I hope you'll allow me to entertain you. So, whenever I post this video, I'll have reached 500 subscribers, which is insane. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. I had no idea I'd make it this far so fast in my YouTube career. To celebrate, I want to take a look at my old art, specifically my old art from a website that I used to frequent a lot. Scratch. The reason I chose 500 subscribers to do this is because I had around 500 followers before I got permanently IP banned off of Scratch, which is pretty insane that I got IP banned in the first place. So why don't we take a look? Why don't we take a look at the cringe? So how I'm going to do this is that I'm going to take a look at 5 projects from this account, as well as some other accounts of mine that I had. This is me. My profile says, "Welcome to my profile. Why are you here?" My quote of the day, lesbian mermaids. Awesome. And this is from 2020, so you know the cringe is there. Call me Kira or Boras. She/her. 13. I'm hungry. What I'm working on. Jesus, I can't scroll. Fuck. Lap of the Gods Revisited by Queen. And yeah, 507 trashies or followers is how many I had before I got nuked. So, in case you haven't caught on yet, this account was kind of like it was both a fan account for the band Queen and also an account where I just did art and stuff. So why don't we start with my about me? You guys will get a glimpse of who I was back in 2020. So this should be fun. Call me Kira or Borasp. Internet safety tip: don't tell people online your real name. That's really dumb. I don't know why I did that back then, but okay. April 12th, INFPT, has social anxiety and slight ADHD, professionally diagnosed. Actually, I wasn't professionally diagnosed at the time. My therapist just said I might have it, which is not the same as a diagnosis. Besides, I got diagnosed with other shit later on that I don't know if I'm going to talk about, so we're just gonna skip over that. I'm a questioning queer girl. And you thought I was American. I am no longer a questioning queer girl. Nor am I American. I am. I am. Okay. I'm sorry. Certified trash lord. She/her. No longer my pronouns. I live on Mars. Don't ask me how I have internet connection here. I still live on Mars, and yeah, the fact that I have internet connection here is shocking. Things I enjoy. Let's take a look and see if I still enjoy these things or not. Somewhat. No. Yes. I don't know what epic memes are, but I assume so. What the fuck is an epic meme? PewDiePie? No. Jenna Marbles? Rest in peace, Mr. Marbles. Flamingo? Yeah, I still watch his videos. I've been watching them less, though. I kind of realized I'm starting to get bored of them. I really like his admin videos. This video is not about Flamingo, I'm sorry. Joanna Cedia. I miss her. Her videos were awesome, and they were a huge inspiration for me, honestly. Lauren Z-Side, I don't watch her, but I've heard she's still chill. We're gonna skip over that one. I don't really watch him anymore. I'll tune in occasionally, but he barely uploads. I no longer engage with the Roblox platform for a multitude of reasons. Somewhat. The Sims 4. My thing with The Sims 4 is that I'll get hyperfixated over it for, like, a long time. Is my mic still on? Yeah, it is. And then I'll end up not playing it, and it's just this weird cycle. I'm also using it for background references for my comic, so yeah. Harry Potter, ew, no. Terrible series, terrible author, yucky. Percy Jackson, no, I don't, not really, no. I gave all the books to my brother. They're good books, though, I like them. The Hunger Games, nah. Warriors, nah. The letter H, specifically. Okay. Join I don't watch him anymore, but I've heard he's still chill. Okay. Cheese. Corpse husband. Oh, yeah. I had a huge corpse husband phase. Like a huge one. We don't talk about my e-girl phase. Okay. No, that's not happening. Epithet erased. I haven't watched it in a long time. I liked it. But yeah. A ton of crap. How beautiful. Let's just look into the fandoms, because I don't feel like looking through this whole thing. If you want to do that, you know what to do, but I was in the Queen fandom, and there's something odd about me calling a 70-year-old man, maybe even more now, a best boy with an I. Yeah, Queen fans are weird. Same with the Beatles fans. Potter. We're not going to talk about the fucking Potter phase I had. Yes, I shipped the, God, whatever his name is, the blonde man that was mean to Harry Potter. I shipped him and Harry together. That was a chapter in my life. Also, I know I said Dream Stand here, but, huge but, actually. I was never into Dream SMP. I was very confused by it. I didn't understand how to watch it, so I just never did. So the only way I got exposed to Dream content was by watching his manhunts. I don't think I should call myself a Dream stan at that point. Epithet erased. Yeah, I like epithet erased at that time. So that was my introduction. Again, I'm not gonna bother reading through all of this because it's a lot, and fun fact, I've recorded this video like 3 times, so yeah, I don't wanna. The first time I recorded this video, it was months ago, and I lost the video files, so it's gone to time. And then the second time was earlier today, but my mic wasn't on, and also the entire video was so disorganized and just such a mess. I just went off on tangents in a way that wasn't good. So now I'm re-recording this. I said we're gonna take a look at 5 projects. The first 2 will be my first and last ever projects that I made, and then the other 3 will be totally random, and then we might take a look at my other accounts. And like I said, if you want to look through this, if you want to see the cringe in all its glory and not through like a YouTube lens, feel free. Just don't bother anyone in these videos. Like, don't search for them, because I'm sure half of these people that I've interacted with are no longer on this website, so just don't bother. Anyways, let's take a look at my last ever project. I've decided to post this now because why not? So yeah, here they are so far. I'll finish this tomorrow, and they never did. Or no, I was going by she, her, so. And she never did. Isn't that just beautiful? The concept behind this art was that, oh, lipstick lesbian flag, because at that time I didn't realize it was like transphobic, and then the other lesbian flag that's more current. Yeah, that's cute. If this video gets like, I don't know, 50 likes, I'll recreate this. This was the first ever project I ever made on the Bohemian Raspberries account. However, I never posted it because it was so bad, but I still want to watch it because it's you'll see. It's art. I don't know what else to say. Da 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 do do da 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 la 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 boom boom 1 2 melatonin's coming for you 3 4 baby won't you walk the door 5 6 I'm done with this 7 8 it's getting late just close your eyes sleep today hush little baby dream your smile I'm looking crazy need my prescription filled what? Wait, wrong lyric. A little bit of sugar, but lots of poison too. Ashes, ashes, don't go down. Ooh, honey, you want me tonight. Can't take this anymore. Need to put you to bed. Sing you a lullaby. Oh my God, what's happening? Support everything. Oh my God, the voice crack. Oh my God. I have no notes. That was the most beautiful thing that ever blessed my eyes. Okay, listen, okay. I don't often beg for likes, but if this video gets 100 likes, I'll recreate this. What am I setting myself up to? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to page 2, and I'll pick 2 random projects from this section. Not these ones, because these are from older accounts, but probably these ones. And we're just gonna look at them together. What did I click on? No, not the solo me. Oh no. For context, this was Kaneko Kitten, you know, the well-known groomer man. Well, we didn't know he was a groomer at the time. Shipped with Flamingo, the well-known Roblox YouTuber. This should be fun. And it's to the song Solo by Clean Bandit. Let's go. If Flamingo, Albert, if you're somehow watching this, I am so sorry. You did not deserve that. I don't even know what came over my mind to make this. This was, like, obviously I didn't ship them seriously. I was more of a Jalbert kind of person, but yeah, that was yikes. Okay. Closing my eyes again. We got a self-portrait. Okay. Why am I shaped like that? Okay. Can you stop bouncing? So we got, a really weirdly shaped jawline that I do not have. My face is actually pretty round IRL. We got green eyes. I don't have green eyes, I have hazel eyes. So, but then again, I guess I didn't know how to draw hazel eyes, so green was my next best choice. The hair is supposed to be blowing in the wind. It was this short back then, I think. I don't know what this patch is. I assume it's like a highlight, but it's super big. Let's cover my eyes again. Oh no, I have to provide context for this. I have a studio that I called Trashland, and I don't remember what the purpose of Trashland was. I'll look in the description. Hello, new citizen. Welcome to Trashland Trademarked, the place you need to go in order to receive max happiness levels. I guess this was like the equivalent of like a Discord server, except it wasn't. This is apparently the anthem for Trashland. With my voice, why wouldn't it be with your voice? Okay. Severe headphone warning, like, holy heck. Be prepared, guys. T is for the trash lord who runs the whole town. H is for... E is for everyone is welcome. Right in the dumpster. Dude, I should make another anthem, but instead of it being Trashland, it would be whatever I call my Discord server. Gerald Merrill. Ain't that just wonderful? It was a fine autumn day. My dog and I were merrily gay. The voice crack. A walk of fun right out into the sun. I set my eyes on a lime green noodle. Something that looks like a toddler doodle. I set him gently in my hand as I think about rock and roll bands. And along we walked, inchworm in one hand and leash another. I'm happy I won't have to use the bleach today. What does that even mean? For my thoughts I have talked. Gerald Merrill was his name. For if he had no name, he wouldn't be saying, Gerald Merrill brought me joy, even though he was a boy. He crawled on my hand with grace. He put a smile right on his face. I made this poem just for him, as he no longer made the light bulbs dim. Now I say these words full of love, with the skill of Shakespeare as swift as a dove. I say these words full of grace, like Freddie Mercury's loving embrace. But there is sorrow in the story. With tears in my eyes, we neared the house, and I bitterly knew I had to say goodbye. So I set him on a fern. I felt the tears at the back of my eyes burn. This poem really took a turn, but I hoped you all had the chance to learn. I fared him well and went inside, but I knew I'd never see him again. It's the same fucking poem. Oh my. Next project, let's go. Niku Hana's Meat Flowers. Okay. So, my online friend and I came up with the concept of the Niku Hana, which is basically these blob creatures that looked like cooked meat, have the texture of raw meat, and has a flower on top of their head. Her designs, which are really good by the way, are a lot more wholesome, and mine looks like it came straight out of Satan's lunch, so yeah, yum. This is not the final design, there are more to come, but for now, have this as a constant reminder of the pain going on in this world. You guys want to see the Niku Hanas? There's apparently an unedited version, so I'm assuming it's like an unrendered version. Oh, that's horrifying. I can't tell which one's worse, honestly, because this one has more texture. This one is just horrifying. I don't know if I said so in this video, but I used to be part of this kind of famous, or rather infamous, studio on Scratch called children who stay up past 1 a.m. And it got deleted because people kept venting in the server. Not server, in the studio. And there was just a lot of, like, not good things happening there. We broke a lot of the guidelines on Scratch. Like, we kind of swore, we kind of talked about adult things that we probably shouldn't have, but it was an interesting place. And if you were on Scratch in 2020, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I was very frequent in that studio. So why don't we take a moment and have me go back to my roots?
I saw someone say that one Undertale song. Guess what's stuck in my head now?
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Nickelodeon. Sleep is for the weak. Coffee is for closers. Japanese or I break your knees. Crack on I hit you with sack.
Are those all the rules the children who stay up past 1 a.m. must follow?
My girlfriend just sent me a picture of the Duolingo bird with a knife. Please help.
Nice knowing you.
You are beyond help, buddy.
Why?
At least it's not Turbo. Creature from the void. I thought your username was Creature from the COVID.
Lumbo oh.
I did too.
Oh my lord, I did too.
Wait, Lemmy. Link's username. Bro, y'all are never gonna get to see Baku Ducky at this rate. Link straw poll Link. Stop voting to me.
People are voting to me to troll you, I bet it.
Dem. Do
you eat the ducks, or do they eat you?
I crave beans, mother.
Okay, give me your spine, man.
Don't disrespect me, no square.
That was beautiful, wasn't it? That was just so gorgeous, and I have fond memories of this studio. I'm still friends with some of the original members, but in my opinion, as someone who aged a little, I feel like this studio shouldn't have been on Scratch. I'm sorry. It was just, like I said, I do enjoy being on there, but there was just a lot of stuff happening, like venting type stuff that children like me shouldn't have been exposed to, because it made me feel like I was responsible for other people's mental health when I also had my own issues going on at the time. So I'm gonna end with this. This was my little Sona. It's no longer my Sona. My Sona was literally just me. I used to own a pair of these type of overalls. I used to own that bracelet, and I used to wear chokers like this. This is just a fun blast into the past. So we left that account behind. Let me take a look at my other ones. This was my first ever Scratch account. Yeah, there was a lot going on here. I really wanted to make stick figures my thing, as you can see here, but obviously it never took off. Let's take a look at this project.
The so-called popular group by me. There are two types of groups. The popular and the so-called popular group. Now, the so-called popular group are bullies, okay? They are snobs and they're insecure. They're just mean in general. Half the teach popular group at my school, I mean, they can be nice sometimes, but most of the time they're kind of mean. Now, the so-called group, it gets a lot of attention. I don't know why, but they don't deserve that attention, okay? They're just mean and snobby and bullying innocent little kids. We don't like that type of popular group. Now there's this other group, which is the actual popular group, which is everybody that doesn't bully, everybody that's not snobby, just everybody that's nice in general. I mean, that group doesn't get a lot of attention for some weird reason. I mean, seriously. I was in that type of group. My friend, who I'm not going to mention in privacy reasons, I think she's on her way to be the next popular group girl. And you know what she said?
Okay, I'm done.
She said that she's...
Oh my. I predicted COVID, apparently.
Versus Step 1. Somehow get sick. It's very easy. It could be any sickness, as long as it doesn't kill anyone. Yes. I hate getting the flu. Step 2. Sneeze and cough in somebody's face.
Okay, I'm done with that. For the last account today, we're going to look at Artsy Rainbow, which was the account I made after this 221 account, and the account I made before the Bohemian Raspberries account. Oh, this one is super funny.
you now. I call your name, but you're not around. I say your name, but you're not around. I need you right now. I need you right now. Don't let me down. I think I'm losing my mind now. It's in my head, darling.
Okay, I did remake this meme on my Borislav account, so why don't we take a look? Okay. 150 likes and I'll remake this. Maybe at 1,000 subscribers, or if you guys really want to, I could take a look through all of my projects, you know, the 100+ projects I made, because, yeah. Before you go, here are a couple of reminders. My socials are linked down below in the description. I'm on Blue Sky, Kara, and Newgrounds. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. This helps push my wackiness to more people, and it helps to make sure that you don't miss an upload. Remember that you're valued in this world, always be creative, and have a good day.